from Houston, Texas. Got Mix News presents The Mix Report, the podcast where you can stay in the mix with sports and entertainment news.
Hey, welcome to The Mix Report. I'm your host, T Mix, and we bring you the hottest takes on the latest sports controversies. Today, we're diving deep into the moment when Steph Curry's four-point play was controversially reversed. Again, I'm your host, T Mix, and you're with me today. And we're going to get into it. Folks, first of all, have you ever been in a situation in a game, whether it be in high school, playground, you and your brother in the backyard, competing at a high level, in a sport, on video games, in the classroom over a grade, just competing at any point in your life. And a call had to be made that didn't go your way. I'd like you to get in the comments, tell your story, and also comment on this Steph Curry situation. You let us know, was it his fault or was it someone else? We're going to dive into the play here shortly, but we'd like to get your comments, your feedback on this clip. Some of you might not have seen it, but it was very controversial. Steph Curry, he plays for the Golden State Warriors in the NBA. Let's get into the clip.
Just made some contact, and Curry with a chance for a three-point play. Where Jaden Springer he's everywhere.
He's in his shirt. The step-back dribble loses it momentarily, which allows Springer to close out the distance, but then Steph with the concentration. Another ridiculous shot for Steph Curry.
Well, we had quite the surprising, successful challenge. Not only did Jaden Springer not commit a foul, but Steph Curry kicked out his leg and is called for an offensive foul.
You see the clip. You see what happened. I'm going to give you my take first before we just dive into it and dissect it. Hey, folks, bottom line is this. Steph Curry, you see the shoes? It's Under Armour. If you watch and go back and look at the clips, every time Steph Curry's jacking up those threes, seems like there's always contact being made because he's on the ground. I just told you, it's got to be in the shoes. What I mean by that is he's rocking Under Armour, folks. He's not wearing Nikes. If you're wearing Nikes, he gets that call. But he's not. He's wearing Under Armour. And that's a big hindrance. There's more Nikes being worn out there than Under Armour. It's real simple. But I'd like to know what you think, how you feel about it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And get in the comments and really go into detail on, was that call an offensive foul on Steph Curry, or was that a defensive foul for a four-point play? A lot of times when the call doesn't go your way, you see what kind of reaction you get. There's an expression. And Steph Curry gave his. And I'm pretty sure we've all been in situations like that where a call had to be made that didn't go our way. But it causes lots of debate, and that's why we're here. We're here to break it down on what happened. Steph Curry launches three-pointers constantly and gets fouled, and the shot goes in. The crowd always goes wild. But the bottom line is, what's behind him not getting the call? It seems like he's always on the ground and he's always being fouled. And last time I checked, folks, when someone makes contact with your hand, arm, side, forehead, nose, lip, it's a foul. I'm your host, T-Mix. Thanks for listening. And you just got mixed. We're going to give it up to some of our sponsors before we end on this broadcast. I want to thank you for listening, folks.
This podcast is brought to you by the SPE Elite National High School Football Camp, featuring state versus state. Been listening to the Mix Report, keeping you in the mix with sports and entertainment. We hope you enjoyed listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe. We'll be back soon, but in the meantime, hook up with us on Twitter at GotMix, on Instagram at GotMix_net, and on Facebook at GotMix News. Till next time, this is the Mix Report, signing off.